Hello YouTube, this is your girl Miss Sasha LaRue coming to you live and direct from the East Coast. Now that would be the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Ting ting. Today is August 25th, 2014, which makes it my 23rd month surgiversary. Next month, of course, will be my 2-year surgiversary. Whoop whoop! Excited about that. And looking forward to it. I wanted to come and talk to you a little bit about what's been going on. Tell you about the AC meet and greet. First, let's start with me and what's been going on with Ting. Ting has been doing her thing. She has been on her grind for a good solid 2 months since, I guess, the last video that I spoke to you about. I think I was telling you about, you know, my hitting the brick wall and my stumbles or my falls or whatever, or what kind of set me back and everything. So, and since then, things have been going very, 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 very well. Why? Because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. There's no magical cure. There's no pill. There's no wrap. There's no anything but just consistency of doing what you know that you're supposed to do. And that I have been doing. I give myself kudos and credit for that because, you know, you can be motivated by so many people's videos and so many people's stories and so many people's, you know, pushes. But if you don't do the work, it doesn't mean a hill of beans, really, unless you put in the work. I have, what I have been doing and what I've challenged myself to do is to eat clean. I eat on a paleo diet way of living, I guess. Some people call it caveman. Some people call it, you know, clean eating. I basically call it how, you know, it's just what works for me. And not only does it make me feel better, I told you about this probably a few months ago in a video. I think it was closing to the end of the school year for me last semester. And man, I was like really, really on point, and I was feeling good, looking good, lean, and just woo, fell off. Told you about that cockiness, and I told you about the injuries and the medications that put me on in my binging of food, of chocolate. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's been a proven fact to me what will make me gain and where the weight will go to. The weight goes right to my middle. And the middle section has always been my hardest part to get rid of. Everything else can look great with that middle, because if my belly was the biggest thing on me. I'm not going to worry too much about that. What I'm doing right now is definitely taking that away, and by far it has helped so much. Even since the meet and greet, I've, you know, went down tremendously. So it's basically eating clean, nothing processed, nothing in a box, nothing pre-packaged. Only thing that's pre-packaged is maybe if I have to buy a bag of spinach. When I buy my spinach and stuff, the fresh spinach, you know, they come in the bag. But I don't do any processed foods whatsoever. Every piece of food that I put in my mouth is made homemade, home fresh ingredients, chicken, fish, turkey, you know, all these things that those are the things that work for me. Fresh vegetables, every now and then maybe fruits, and I don't even do too much fruit because I'm in the losing stage right now, and fruits can be high in sugar for me, and will keep weight on me, so I don't do that. I was reminded that I don't need snacks. I would always throw a snack in there, and the network and the people that I network with, you know, I was just pulled to the side, and, you know, it was just like, what do you need a snack for, Sonia? I mean, what do you need it for? So, and I just got so hooked on having to have a snack, thinking that I needed to have a snack in the middle of the day, that I would put it in there. So for, I don't want to put a time frame on it because I don't know how long it's been, but I know it's been over a month that I have just been doing 3 meals a day. I think DJ Denise Johnson had put on Facebook last night, probably, talking about snacking and everything, and I responded to her. I said I eat 3 clean meals a day, and I don't snack because it just doesn't work for me. And And when I took that snack out, and it wasn't easy at first. At first it was like, because 3 o'clock came around, I'm like, I'm supposed to be having some nuts or something. I need something. That's just a habit. That's the mind telling you need that. I overcame that mind, and I've been surviving quite nicely off of just 3 meals a day. So, which is good. Snacking. Let's talk about the snacking part. Yesterday, which was Sunday, I had to go to, I went to a luncheon at my husband's aunt's house. And we went there, and, at the luncheon, of course, they got the fried chicken wings, they got the box crackers, bags of chips, the dip, the veggie tray out with the artichoke dip, all the things that come along with the layout of the food. Now, I have challenged myself for 45 days to consistently eat paleo style clean. You don't know what paleo is, look it up, see if it's for you. This is just what works for me. So I was faced with these temptations yesterday, big time. And what I found is that, your mind goes into autopilot sometimes, and it's like, okay, I can have one of those little cheese squares and everything, because in the AC meet and greet, I had me some cheese squares, and, I used that day, and I enjoyed it. We'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, so I sat there, and I looked around, and I was trying to eye out what it is I could have that would be in my scope of food. Well, they had baked chicken wingdings, and they had these string beans. I said, okay, that's about as clean as I'm going to be able to get. Everything else, I'm not touching. They had chocolate cake there, sour cream chocolate cake, a pound cake, a 7-Up cake, all these yummy, yummy, yummy things. Well, I said, and I found myself mentally popping my hand away from the snacks. Not that I reached out for them, but my mind was like, go ahead and have a cube of cheese. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Yeah, it will hurt something, Sonia. What it's gonna hurt is gonna hurt your momentum. It's gonna hurt your mind. It's gonna keep you thinking that, oh, I can just have this one little thing and it'll be all right. That's the mind frame I was in 3 months ago, 4 months ago, that got me jammed up and gained weight back. Okay, after my hard work of getting it off. Nah, I ain't gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe no more. I'm good with that. So I refuse to even have a morsel. And of course people who were there, they're like, oh, did you try the cake? Did you try the cake? Nah, I'm good. I had to even walk away and not even sit next to it, because I understand who I am. I know me better than anyone does. And I know what sugar does to me. Sugar is crap to me. I can't control it. I cannot control myself with it, so I cannot do it. So what do, Sonia? We don't touch the shit. We walk away from it. We move away because I'm stronger than that. If I can just do 3 meals a day and be satisfied, I can go past this. I can get through this. And they had all, and then I started thinking, I said, and it almost started turning my stomach, because I'm like, all of these things, are stuff that I saw what I would have done had I not changed my mind frame. So glad about that. So, said all that to say, I made it through, and as I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay. And the wingdings, my coattail was pulled a while ago about the wings being a very fatty food, a fatty part of the chicken. I can pick a better choice, but since I was very hungry at the time and I hadn't had anything since breakfast, and it's like 4 hours later, I needed that to be my lunch. So I said, if I'm going to have the wingdings, I'm definitely just going to have the wingdings and the string beans, and I'll be fine, and that'll hold me over till I get home to prepare my food. Once I got home, I had already called my son up, told him to take out the split chicken breast, put it in water, because Mama's coming home and she's baking her some chicken. I hooked up some good chicken too last night, I just want to say. And I made an avocado, and my aunt at her house, she was growing tomatoes, and she's allergic to tomatoes, so she gave me all these beautiful red, juicy red tomatoes. So I came home, I chopped up the tomato, I got some avocados from a friend of mine. I chopped that up, put it up, made it, and put some olive oil on it, made a nice avocado tomato salad with my chicken, and carried my happy behind to bed. And my goal is to always be in bed by 9:15. 9 o'clock is, 9:15 is my limit. 9 o'clock, I'm in the bed, because I'm reminded constantly that rest is very important. So I would heed that warning, and I would do what I have to do. So anyway, and so far I've been doing very, very well. I have seen most of the weight that I had gained through that episode go away. So I'm definitely happy with my results. You find what works for you, and you stick with it. And when that stops working for you, because your body does get accustomed, it does get used to it and everything, so you do have to change it up. Once I get to a certain weight, me and my crew, we're going to change it up again. I'm good with that. I'm so very happy with my networking that I do that I'm good. I'm very happy with it, and I'm very happy with my results. I don't know if you can tell by my smile. A lot of great things are just happening right now that I'm feeling very blessed at this moment to be even here with you right now today, because this morning has definitely started off to be a great day. AC meet and greet, wonderful. It was my first time ever meeting a lot of people. I met some people that I had not, that I network with and I talked to, and I got a chance to meet them in person. Wow, what a joy that was. Tony, Changing Before Your Eyes, Bandit Ladybug, Lisa Knight, Jean Green, Dominique White, Lisa, LJB, who else? Oh my God, I can't, I'm forgetting. Oh, Stacy, Chisholm, Stacy Brown Chisholm, and a girlfriend of hers who was there. Oh my goodness, it was just wonderful to see all the lovely people and just so many different areas that they come from. Some are just, starting on the journey. Some are at goal. Some are working towards goal. Everybody had, brought something to the table, and it was just beautiful to see everyone. Everyone was just lovely, and it was nice, meeting and seeing the people. Me and Dawn, this is Journey. We drove down together, so it was quite an experience, and it was a lot of fun. There I saw Khalif, Fat Guy Skinny Wallet. It was such a pleasure meeting him, and he was doing interviews, and one of the questions he had asked me, because I was on the Renew show with him before, and we did an hour segment, and we did a follow-up on some of those things that he had asked. And one of the questions that keep staying in my head was, is there any regrets? Do I have any regrets or anything like that? And I said no. And of course I could have said, yeah, I regretted, gaining weight back. I regret doing this and not doing that right. No, you won't get that out of me. You're not going to get that out of me, because it's nothing to admit to or anything, because every mistake I've made, every wall that I hit, everything that I've done that was incorrect taught me. It was a lesson. You know what I mean? It was a lesson for me. And that lesson showed me what not to do. Let's start off with working out and proper form and hurting myself. I dropped the kettlebell on my toe. I broke my toe. That put me out the game. You know what I mean? I went into a boot camp thinking I was a beast and I can handle these moves that I don't even do on a regular basis. Jacked up my neck, C6, C7, had me out the game. But I learned how to sit down. I learned to listen. I'm still learning how to listen. If I didn't make those mistakes, and if I didn't go and flub up some things, I would never know how to regain my footing. Jennifer O'Mai Johnson, she put a great post up, a picture up, saying the greatest masters have failed more times than the beginner has, or something like that, to that effect. That just means even though the people who are out there who have made goal, who appear to be the masters of it, everyone has hit a wall and had to overcome, and they had to try again and had to try again. They just didn't give up. So I don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I don't give up and I don't give in. I keep grinding, and that's just who I am. I'm not trying, it's not a race for me. I'm not trying to get to something and say, oh, I did it in this amount of time. I got to take my time. You know, of course, in the beginning, you know, you're like, oh yeah, first year I'm going to be at goal. I'm going to be... Quickly, I found out that wasn't true. You know, and then, of course, you know, I want to be at goal on my 2 years. Hey, if I get there, then that's great. If I don't, but what is really goal? You know what goal to me is? Goal to me is a healthy weight that I'm maintaining. Is a healthy lifestyle that I'm enjoying. It's a healthier me. It's a healthier mind. It's not just that freaking number on the scale to say, I'm 155 or I'm 135. Nope. My goal is to be happy. My goal is to be healthy. My goal is to be able to get up and grind every day like I do. And so far, if I want to call it goal, I call it goal. Do I want to get to a certain size and a certain look? That's what I'm working for. It doesn't have a time limit on me. It could take me another year to do it. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I'm going to have fun getting there. I'm not setting it up like that. So yeah, that's about it. You know, I've been doing very well. My workouts have been getting better. One thing that I'm working on and practicing is proper form. Proper form, improper form will jam you up and have you on the disabled list. Take it from me, I know. So I'm just practicing on that. I'm staying consistent, and I think that's key. Consistency is key, and I do it good. I have a great support base, and I'm good with that. I'm happy, and I don't want to change anything that I'm doing until it's time to change it. And I'm doing good. I'm happy. I'm very happy with it. So, all right, I won't hold y'all long. So this is like about 15 minutes already. So it's time to wrap it up. But I wish everyone luck, good luck, and keep on grinding. Happy grinding out there. I know a lot of us are struggling to get back on track. It's a struggle every day to get up just to keep on doing it. So I get it. I know it. Been there, done that, and could possibly do it again. I don't know. But I'm not looking at messing up. I'm looking at continuing to be successful and doing what I got to do. And I wish everyone luck and support. So if you ever need anything, you know where to find me. I'm always around somewhere. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. And yeah, I did change the hair. I couldn't do my afro no more. It was just driving me crazy. But anywho, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.